Every automobile dealer knows it. Buyers today do a lot more research than in the past because of the internet and all the information that is now available to them. But one thing remains true. If your marketing doesn't improve your market share, then you are simply spinning your wheels. For the last several years, ARM, Automotive ROI Maximizer, has provided dealers with just that, a method of marketing that improves the dealer's market share. If your dealership's message was consistently put in front of the highest possible concentration of actively interested people, it wouldn't matter where they were in their buying cycle. You would always have the edge over your competitors. This is what ARM does. ARM provides our dealerships with a quantifiable method of direct marketing so that over time, a dealer can cut back on less quantifiable methods. With ARM, you are always staying in front of those in their buying cycle without overly incentivizing. There is a set number of buyers each month in any given market. Our behavioral marketing system is designed to give our dealers an ever-growing presence among those buyers. We measure success in real terms by increased market share, not by anecdotal methods such as traffic, ups, or the appearance of success. ARM gives our dealerships the edge in being that 1.1 dealership that the buyer actually does visit. You can't create sales out of nothing, but you can beat your competition. You start by keeping your message in front of those who are actually looking to buy. This chart is just an example of how to determine your market share against the entire local market by matching your month-to-month sales against all registrations in your market area, be it county or a combination of counties. This is the only way to actually measure how you are doing in relationship with the real world. If you're getting a smaller share of the sales in your market against franchised, independents, and private parties, you are falling behind. Simply put, dealers perform better in their market while using the ARM marketing system than when they don't. Dealers experience a market share improvement of 12% to 38% while employing ARM. When our dealers stop using the ARM system, their market share begins to suffer. Since we started these studies, dealers who have stopped using the ARM system typically re-sign to continue the program. This is just another case where the ARM marketing system significantly improved the dealer's market share. These actual market share research studies are uniformly reflective of all of our accounts. When a buyer finally decides to visit a dealership, they already know as much or more about their intended vehicle than the person selling to them. This is the time to teach your staff to answer questions, not ask them. Think about it. If you've done a great deal of research on a product and finally go to a showroom to possibly buy that product, are you going to respond positively to a salesperson who asks questions or one that answers them? We compile from many dozens of sources on a monthly basis. Volunteered automotive interests of consumers. On average, this pool of actively interested people amounts to about 70 million. That's 70 million people each month that have volunteered information that they are in some phase of their buying cycle. This data is then run up against our proprietary permission-based database of 270 million to determine which of those actively interested people are the most relevant to our particular dealer's market, brand, age of consumer, permissible email, address, location, etc. Our marketing lists hold over 3 times as many buyers than a conventional marketing list because the interests of the consumers were volunteered, not predicted. Our matching methodology matches sales of new, used, conquest, and loyalty customers, but our average conquest ratio is over 80%. This is where the increase in market share comes from. You can't create sales out of nothing, but you can beat your competition. You start by keeping your message in front of those who are actually looking to buy. This chart is just an example of how to determine your market share against the entire local market. We only use compiled information from potential customers to construct our marketing lists. We never use model data, predictive data, ownership data, or any other types of data that are not actually reflective of current automotive interest activity. Quantifiable results, consistency, cost efficient, and conquest. This is just another case where the ARM marketing system significantly improved the dealer's market share. These actual market share research studies are uniformly reflective of all of our accounts. ARM provides our dealerships with a quantifiable method of direct marketing so that over time, a dealer can cut back on less quantifiable methods. With ARM, you are always staying in front of those in their buying cycle without overly incentivizing. This is a 7-campaign combined summary that took place over a 1-year period. All the elements have been added together. Using the service dollars obtained from the ARM program, you can see that most of the cost of the marketing has been absorbed. This chart shows the growing nature of the conquest elements of the ARM campaigns. The chart on the bottom shows the steady increase of sales over the time the dealer was using the ARM system. When the market dips, the legacy goes down, but the conquest goes up. These charts show how the dealer did year over year, not taking market share into account. The top chart shows all sales the dealer made month to month while using ARM in 2013, shown in red. ARM was in effect the entire year of 2013, but not being used in 2012, which is shown in gray. The lower chart shows the number of conquest sales that were matched to the ARM campaign each month. We show this chart as partial evidence of the growth experienced by this dealer while using the ARM marketing system. This is just another case where the ARM marketing system significantly improved the dealer's market share. These actual market share research studies are uniformly reflective of all of our accounts. I want to thank you for listening. Please contact your representative for further information regarding the ARM marketing system.